Hey fam, good morning. Hey, I just wanted to touch base with you guys real quick before I get out the door. In hopes that maybe I can just help shed a little bit of light or maybe add a little bit of clarity to why the U.S. got involved in the Israel-Iran situation. It wasn't like we just jumped in and said, hey, let us take over the situation, right? There was a few, maybe 3 to 4 indirect talks with them ahead of time. All of those in which there was deadlines and warnings given of like, hey, if we don't figure this out, like, it's not going to be good, right? And, I equate it to like when you're disciplining your kids and you're like, hey, if you don't clean your room in the next 30 minutes, like, I'm gonna take your PlayStation or your Xbox, right? And then you go back in there and the room's still not clean and you're like, okay, like, I'm gonna give you another 30 minutes, but you need to get off your butt. Well, at some point, you need to put your foot down and show them that you mean business, right? And you actually take that thing away and they have a fit and act like you never warned them. That's kind of what happened. And at the end of the day, it was a very targeted and precision strike, which I commend. There's not... I don't sway one way or another politically. I appreciate us taking care of business and not injuring soldiers, right? And not injuring civilians somewhere else. And, when it comes down to it, there's only certain people in the world that we really want with nuclear power, right? And whoever those people are, you and I aren't the ones making that decision, but that's kind of just how the cookie crumbles. But so, after those talks were unsuccessful, and Iran came out publicly and made some statements, we kind of had to put our foot down, I guess. And so that's how that went. It wasn't just a willy-nilly, hey, we're going to jump into this conflict. There was plenty of attempt at a deal, as Trump would say, but have a good day, guys. I hope that helped clarify things. If it did, like, subscribe, smile. You deserve it. Be nice to somebody. I appreciate you guys. Bye.